Hi, it's me, Candy, and I'm going to talk to you about the little things that I do in my business that I think makes an absolute difference to my business, and they are quite easy to do. Some are going to cost you a little bit of money, but believe me, it is an investment. You need to get on it. So let's just get into these straight away. I'm not going to faff about because you guys are busy. Ironically, that was a big faffy about insight. Anyway, tip one, the best thing you can ever do for your customer, client, whoever you want to call them, whatever you want to call them, is to get a client management software system. Essentially, something that will automate and look after, if you like, contracts, invoices, your calendar, your diary planning, your booking of your shoots in, all of those things. And I personally use Studio Ninja. Affiliated, notice the word affiliate, link in the description below. Feel free to use it. I use them because they're slick, they're easy to customize. I can find out all my client information, even down to where they found me. Like, was it a referral? Was it a blog post? Was it word of mouth? Or did they find me on one of the social media platforms? All of that. So then I can actually use that for my marketing later on and where I need to focus energy perhaps. Highly recommend it. I chose Studio Ninja because it is slick. That I used to use another one called Lightblue. I didn't quite do what I wanted to do, and it was a little bit more involved than I needed it to be. I paid a little bit of money. Honestly, I love it. Don't get me wrong, Lightblue is amazing. There are so many others, but those are the two that I have tried personally. I love it, fabulous, highly recommend it. One, it makes you look super professional. Two, your clients will actually love it. And I get great feedback from my clients who say they love how easy it is to book me through the system. And that leads me really nicely onto point number two you can do for your business. Don't forget what it's like to be your client, your customer. And what does that mean? Essentially, how easy are you to book? Do you actually give off the same vibes that they expect when they walk through the door? Are you cool, fun, happening online, but quite shy and insular when it comes to meeting in person? Or are you working at a studio that perhaps could do with a little bit of a clean? Or is the bathroom upstanding? All these little things that clients pick up on. Literally walk through your studio like a client would. Look for things. And if you aren't so good at looking at the details, highly recommend you get a friend who is brutally honest, I volunteer, to go through and look at stuff, from finding you to booking you, how they can leave voicemails on your answer machine. What's the coffee choice? Now, the reason why I pick the coffee is because clients recommend me sometimes based on the coffee that I do at the studio, which is like, you may go, but what about your photography? Yeah, the photography, but they always talk about the coffee. There's those little details clients will pick up on. So think about what it's like to be your client, because if you are difficult or you have a slightly messy studio, all this, clients will find out about it. And one of the top tips is always keep your bathroom clean. Honestly, keep it spotless, have it smelling of cleaning product. People love that, okay? Top tip. One of the greatest things I learned about when it came to marketing my business is not to market like I've got something to sell. Market like I've got solutions to problems that my clients have. You go, what does that mean? Right, let's take a point. Okay, I want to do some kid shoots, right? So I say to my clients, oh my God, who's got embarrassing photos of themselves that they never want to share as kids? Who's your parent all got it? And made out like everyone's parent has got embarrassing photos, and I offer them a solution. Don't have those embarrassing photos, come to me, let me sort them out. Or I say to them, show me your embarrassing photos, and then afterwards I say, by the way, I'm just doing a small offer because having seen all your embarrassing photos, I would like to make sure your children don't have any. So here you go, right? People love it. The idea is that they suddenly realize that they're being sold to, but not really sold to. The idea is you're garnishing some interest before you give them the little sweet nugget of a sale, right? For example, here are my top tips to get great photos with your phone. Some hidden nuggets that people wouldn't know. The idea is that you know your stuff. And when I started posting things like this, I got people asking for photo shoots, and I would go, here you go, here's some good ideas for you. And people started to realize I was knowledgeable in a subject. Then I would put my settings on my, if you have a look on my Instagram, for example, I'll put a link there, you can find, follow me. You can see sometimes I put my settings in. I don't know why, because settings are really bespoke based on the lighting and the environment you're in and your personal preferences, but people love that. And what happens is people are asking me more questions because they think I'm more knowledgeable, and I am, I'm really knowledgeable. But they trust me because I'm open about my processes, right? I'm open about what I do. I share behind the scenes stuff, and it's those that people do. And what you're basically doing is a great point that's just following on from posting, is people are learning about your journey, and that builds confidence in you as a brand. The moment I stopped trying to sell myself as a name and shoved my bonds, my face in front of my brand, and became my business, and it was all about how I was. I used to post all these twee little like quotation things. I was like, ugh, they used to make me sick to my stomach, but they were like what was on trend. And what I realized was I wasn't getting the kind of client that I wanted. So I made sure that I started being more like me, like 100% authentically me, like, okay, toned and a little less sweary, but I was still me. And what I did, I attracted the kind of the clients I wanted to work with. And here's this little nugget that I don't think many people do, and not that I've seen anyway. Maybe more on my eyes closed. Get involved with stuff that doesn't involve your photography. Build a reputation as someone who is in the community, who does things, who helps people out. Remember, you are going to have people in your immediate vicinity that might be your client, but they're not going to trust you if they don't know you. And I said this before, be your brand. So go out, get involved in other things that aren't related to photography. Like I run some festivals, I stage manage. Now you might not have the time, so you don't have to do something big, but perhaps attend a coffee morning. But think about all the other reasons you could attend. You could attend the networking events, only some of them, because some of them are absolute trash, I'll be honest. But attend events, go to fetes, go to fairs, go to the festivals that you've seen, go to events, go to plays, and talk to people. Because even though people haven't seen your work, they'll get used to your face and your name, and then the person will say, oh, they're a photographer, and before you know it, you're going to start getting work in. But because you're not pushing that you're a photographer, people are more inclined to remember you, because ironically, as I've already said, people buy from people, not from the brand. And if you put yourself in front of your brand, you're going to make great sales. Okay, these are just the top tips that I have worked with, and I say they work for me. Get a client management software system. Honestly, it is absolutely game changing. I know people go, oh, it's game changing, and they throw that saying around like so much, but this literally is. I have clients so happy that I have this easy system. It sets me apart from those around me for a start. Anyway, I hope you like, subscribe, hit that bell button. I'll see you all soon. Comment below what your top tips are on helping your business along, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, keep safe. Bye.